The silent observer, a spectral figure wrapped in shadows, tends to the ancient edifice with gentle motions. Its walls are like the pages of an open book, each whispering tales of forgotten times and sounds long lost. The weary traveler approaches this hallowed place, seeking solace from their restless journey, drawn by a beacon's soft glow. Upon entering, they are greeted by the stillness that hangs heavy in the air, as if time itself has paused within these walls. The silent building envelops them like a warm hug, comforting and protective of its hidden treasures. Soft moonlight filters through stained glass windows, casting an ethereal glow over the room filled with memories of bygone days. Each archived sound holds within it a piece of history, a moment in time preserved for eternity. The silent observer moves amongst the rows of ancient relics, tending to them as if they were delicate flowers, full of hidden beauty and fragility. The weary traveler takes their first hesitant steps into this realm of forgotten melodies, feeling the weight of the past beneath their feet. As they explore deeper into the archive, they can almost hear the faint echoes of sounds that once filled the world, now silent and stilled forever. Their breath catches in their throat as they listen to the recording of snow gently falling on wool, a sound so pure and peaceful it feels like a long, lost memory coming back to life. They move from one relic to another, each one revealing another piece of the past, another layer of tranquility that envelops them completely. The forgotten lullaby fills the room, its melody wafting through the air like a soft, comforting blanket. As they listen, the weary traveler feels their worries and stresses slipping away, replaced by a sense of calm that seems to permeate every corner of this ancient place. The extinct bird calls ring out like ghostly whispers in the night, each one a testament to the transient nature of life and sound. In this museum of sounds that no longer exist, they find a refuge from the chaos of the world outside, a sanctuary where peace reigns supreme. The silent observer continues their vigil, watching over these precious recordings with unwavering devotion, ensuring they remain safe and undisturbed for future generations to discover. As the night wears on, the weary traveler finds themselves drifting deeper into the realm of dreams, their heart full of the beautiful sounds they've experienced tonight. In the quietude of this ancient edifice, they fall asleep, surrounded by the soft whispers of a world long gone but never forgotten. Stillness blankets them like a warm embrace, carrying them into the realm of slumber where they continue to dream of those extinct sounds and the peace they brought. The silent observer, a wisp of shadows, gently tenders the ancient edifice. Its walls hold whispers of times long past, secrets that time has lent to keep. Within these depths lies an archive of sounds that time has silenced, an echo of what once was. The weary traveler seeks respite in this hallowed hall, a haven from the clamor outside. As they enter, the air around them grows still, the silence swallowing their footsteps whole. A beacon pulses softly in the corner, drawing them deeper into the labyrinthine structure. The weary traveler moves through the halls with reverence, each touch a prayer to the past. Their fingers trace over wooden panels worn smooth by centuries of hands. The sound of their breath mingles with the hushed murmur of stone walls, a symphony of quietude. A soft rustle from above catches their attention, and they look up to see a curtain of age-old parchment. The paper crinkles under their touch, releasing ancient echoes that dance on the air. They listen closely, feeling the ghostly notes brush against their eardrums like a long, lost lullaby. Their eyes wander to an old gramophone resting on a velvet stand, its needle waiting for a forgotten melody. As they place a fragile disc onto the turntable, a haunting call rings out the song of an extinct bird, It fills the room with a sorrowful beauty, each note a memory of a world that once was alive. They close their eyes and let the melody wash over them, a balm for their weary soul. Another disc spins up, this time capturing the sound of snowflakes settling on woolen cloth. It's a soft, soothing murmur that whispers tales of winter past, a comforting embrace in the warmth of the edifice. The weary traveler becomes lost in these sounds, their worries slipping away with each note and rustle. They feel a weight lifting from their shoulders as they drift deeper into the realm of dreams. In this sanctuary of silence, time loses its grip, leaving only the soothing hum of extinct sounds. As their eyelids grow heavy, the last vestiges of the outside world fade away. The silent observer watches over them with a tender gaze, ensuring their slumber remains undisturbed. Together, they share a moment of peace in this ancient edifice, a haven for forgotten sounds and weary souls. And as the night unfolds, the weary traveler dreams of a world where these extinct melodies continue to thrive. In their sleep, they carry the echoes of bygone eras, a testament to the power of sound to soothe and heal. The weary traveler, guided by the beacon's gentle glow, approaches the ancient edifice with a sense of wonder and anticipation. The silent observer, ever vigilant, observes their approach from the shadows, ready to welcome them into this sanctuary of sound. As they enter, the air is thick with the memory of countless sounds that once filled these hallowed halls but have long since vanished. A soft breeze rustles through the rooms, carrying with it whispers of forgotten melodies, as if inviting them to explore this archive of extinct sounds. The weary traveler wanders through the labyrinthine corridors, their fingertips brushing against ancient stone walls that seem to hold secrets from eons past. Each room they encounter is filled with a different soundscape, the murmur of snowflakes falling on woolen cloaks, the lullaby of a long, lost language, and the haunting call of an extinct bird. With each new sound, they feel a sense of peace wash over them, as if these ancient echoes are whispering stories of tranquility into their hearts. In one room, they find a collection of delicate parchment scrolls, each one bearing intricate notations of a sound that time has all but erased. As they run their fingers over the faded ink, they can almost hear the long, lost melody resonating within their soul. In another chamber, they discover an array of wooden instruments, their strings and reeds worn smooth by countless ages, yet still capable of producing the most hauntingly beautiful tones. The weary traveler spends hours exploring these chambers, each new discovery bringing them closer to a sense of profound serenity. As night falls outside, they find themselves drawn into a room filled with soft cushions and warm lanterns, inviting them to rest and listen. With a sigh of contentment, they settle onto the plush cushions and allow the sounds of this ancient world to envelop them completely. As their eyelids grow heavy, they drift off into a deep sleep, carried away by the lullaby of extinct melodies that still echo through these sacred halls. The silent observer watches over them with tender eyes, ensuring their slumber remains undisturbed. Together, they share a moment of peace in this ancient edifice, a haven for forgotten sounds and weary souls. And as the night unfolds, the weary traveler dreams of a world where these extinct melodies continue to thrive, their echoes serving as a testament to the power of sound to soothe and heal. As the night descends, a soft breeze carries with it the scent of blooming flowers and distant fires. The air in the ancient edifice is redolent with the faint aroma of dust-laden parchment and forgotten books. The weary traveler breathes deeply, allowing their senses to be enveloped by the myriad scents that dance through the halls. Each inhalation is a journey through time as ancient memories stir and come alive within their very being. They drift among whispers of long, lost lullabies cradled by the gentle hum of extinct bird calls echoing through the walls. The scent of snow on wool wafts past, a poignant reminder of a world where these sounds once thrived and flourished. In the hush of twilight, they find solace within the silence, their heartbeats in harmony with the hushed whispers of the past. As the shadows stretch across the floor, the scent of damp earth mingles with the musty aroma of aged wood. They sink into the embrace of plush cushions, the fabric soft and inviting against their weary body. The scent of lavender lingers in the air, a soothing balm for their restless spirit as they prepare to surrender to sleep. As their eyelids grow heavy, they feel a warmth emanating from deep within the edifice, enveloping them in its gentle embrace. The silent observer watches over them with tender eyes, a silent sentinel in the twilight. In this sanctuary of extinct sounds and forgotten melodies, they find solace, their weary soul finally at peace. Stillness envelops the halls as the night unfolds, the only sound the faint rustle of ancient paper whispering tales of times long past. The scent of old ink mingles with the musty aroma of aged wood, a potent reminder of the countless stories etched within these walls. As they slip into slumber, their dreams are filled with the gentle hum of extinct bird calls and forgotten lullabies. In this timeless realm of quietude, they experience a profound connection to a world forever remembered but never more alive than in their dreams. The silent observer continues to watch over them throughout the night, ensuring their slumber remains undisturbed by the passage of time. As dawn breaks, the first light filters through stained glass windows, casting kaleidoscopic patterns on the walls and floor. With the first breath of day, the scent of fresh blooms wafts in, a gentle reminder that life continues to flourish even within the embrace of this ancient edifice. The weary traveler stirs, emerging from their slumber rejuvenated and at peace, their heart filled with gratitude for the sanctuary they have found. Upon entering the hallowed halls, the air is heavy with the scent of aged parchment and time-worn wood. Each step echoes softly against the stone floor, a gentle reminder of the centuries that have passed within these walls. The weary traveler's breath fogs slightly in the cool air, a fleeting cloud dissolving into the quietude of the space. They approach the heart of the edifice where the beacon pulses faintly, inviting them deeper into the archive of forgotten sounds. As they draw closer, the melodies whisper through the air, an ethereal symphony for one who seeks solace in the silence. The weary traveler reaches out a hand, touching the cool glass of the beacon encasement, feeling the faint warmth within. With a gentle sigh, they let themselves be guided by the beacon's light through winding corridors and chambers filled with echoes of times past. The walls are lined with cabinets, each one holding a testament to a world where these extinct melodies once thrived. As they pass, the weary traveler can almost hear the ghostly whispers of snow on wool, forgotten lullabies, and calls of birds long gone from the earth. Their heart aches with a bittersweet longing for a world they never knew, yet feel an inexplicable connection to through these ancient sounds. With every step deeper into the archive, the weary traveler feels a growing sense of peace settling within their weary soul. The gentle glow of the beacon leads them towards a chamber filled with soft cushions and warm blankets, inviting them to rest. Exhausted yet content, they lay down upon the cushions, feeling the comforting embrace of the ancient fabrics. As their eyes close, the silence of the edifice seems to envelope them entirely, a cocoon of tranquility. The melodies continue to play around them, a gentle lullaby for their slumber, carrying them away on waves of memory and longing. In this timeless realm of quietude, they experience a profound connection to a world forever remembered but never more alive than in their dreams. The silent observer continues to watch over them throughout the night, ensuring their slumber remains undisturbed by the passage of time. The ancient walls, etched with the secrets of ages past, whispered gently to the weary traveler as they sought reprieve within their hallowed depths. As the last remnants of consciousness faded from the traveler's mind, the world outside was consumed by a velvety darkness. Cushioned by the softness of worn fabrics, the traveler felt a sense of peace enveloping them, as if time itself had slowed to a crawl. A single beacon, casting an ethereal glow throughout the edifice, guided the way for those seeking solace in its hallowed chambers. The silence within seemed to grow denser with each breath taken by the weary traveler, encasing them in a cocoon of tranquility. In this place where extinct melodies continued to resonate, the air itself hummed with the gentle whispers of forgotten lullabies and the calls of long, lost birds. The silent observer, a spectral figure cloaked in shadow, guarded these ancient halls with an unwavering vigilance, protecting the precious sounds within. As the night unfolded, the gentle hum of these extinct melodies filled the air like a symphony for the weary traveler's slumber. With each passing moment, the world outside faded away, leaving only the quietude of this timeless sanctuary to cradle the traveler in its embrace. In the stillness of the night, the sounds of a world long gone danced around the weary traveler, lulling them deeper into their peaceful slumber. The silent observer, ever watchful, ensured that not a single note would escape the protective confines of these ancient walls. As the weary traveler drifted off to sleep, they were carried away on waves of memory and longing, connecting them to a world forever remembered yet never more alive than in their dreams. In this timeless realm of quietude, the traveler found solace in the gentle embrace of forgotten sounds, their slumber undisturbed by the passage of time. In the hushed chamber, the listener's heartbeat syncs with the antique phonograph, a cascade of Ford. The vinyl spins slowly, each groove whispering tales of a bygone era. The weary traveler breathes in deeply, savoring the scent of aged paper and wood. They run their fingers along the worn edges of a leather-bound book, feeling the weight of time within its bindings. As the first notes fill the air, they close their eyes and let themselves be carried away on a wave of sound. The silent observer watches from the shadows, a silent guardian to these forgotten melodies. Each note is a tender touch, brushing against the traveler's skin like the softest breeze. In this realm of quietude, time seems to stretch and bend, becoming nothing more than a faint memory. Their breath catches in their throat as they recognize a long, forgotten lullaby, a whisper from a world that no longer exists. With each note, the traveler feels themselves connecting to something deeper, something timeless. The silent observer moves with grace and purpose, tending to the fragile records of a world lost to time. They drift off into a dreamland filled with echoes of laughter, whispers of love, and the gentle hum of existence. As the night wears on, their slumber grows deeper, cradled in the warm embrace of forgotten sounds. Within these walls, they experience a profound connection to a world that exists only in memory. The weary traveler feels their heart swell with gratitude for this sanctuary, this haven of sound and silence. In the timeless realm of quietude, they find solace in the gentle embrace of a world forever remembered. As dawn approaches, the last notes fade away, leaving behind only the faintest echoes of a bygone era. The silent observer watches over the traveler as they slip into the realm of dreams, their faces soft with serenity. In this sanctuary of sound and silence, the weary traveler finds peace in the embrace of forgotten melodies. As the first light of day seeps through the windows, they awaken to a new day, refreshed and renewed by the timeless realm of quietude. In the hushed chamber, the listener's heartbeat syncs with the antique phonograph. As dawn's first light seeps through the stained glass windows, it casts a warm glow on the walls of the ancient edifice. The scent of aged wood and musty paper fills the air, whispering secrets to those who dare listen closely. In this sanctuary of sound and silence, the weary traveler finds peace in the embrace of forgotten melodies. Each note from the phonograph is a thread woven into the tapestry of their dreams, connecting them to a world forever remembered. With each passing moment, the soundscape of this timeless realm envelops them, cradling them in its gentle embrace. As the last notes fade away, leaving behind only the faintest echoes of a bygone era, the weary traveler slips into the realm of dreams. In the stillness of the night, they drift through the hallowed halls of this museum of sounds that no longer exist, each room a testament to extinct melodies. The silent observer watches over the traveler as they journey through these silent spaces, guarding them from the shadows. Beneath the gentle glow of the beacon, the weary traveler is cradled in the lost melody's embrace, feeling a profound connection to the world that once was. The scent of dust and ink clings to their skin as they breathe in the whispers of eons past, each breath bringing them closer to the heart of this timeless realm. In this sanctuary, the weary traveler finds solace in the silence, connecting with the echoes of a world that has moved on but never truly disappeared. The silent observer tenders to the archive, sweeping away any stray dust motes that dare disturb the ancient phonographs and their delicate discs. As the night wears on, the weary traveler's eyelids grow heavy, lulled by the timeless quietude of this world they have found within these hallowed walls. The silent observer, a spectral figure wrapped in shadows, casts a watchful gaze over the sleeping traveler, protecting them from the ghostly whispers of the past. In the timeless realm of quietude, they find solace in the gentle embrace of a world forever remembered. As dawn approaches, the last notes fade away, leaving behind only the faintest echoes of a bygone era. With each passing moment, the weary traveler's mind is filled with images of the past, brought to life by the forgotten melodies that fill this ancient sanctuary. The scent of old parchment and faded ink surrounds them, carrying them back in time to a world where these sounds still echoed through the air. As the first light of day seeps through the windows, they awaken to a new day, refreshed and renewed by the timeless realm of quietude. The silent observer stands vigil as the traveler stirs, ready to guard them once more as they step back into the world outside these hallowed walls. In this museum of sounds that no longer exist, the weary traveler has found solace and peace, their heart filled with the profound connection to a world forever remembered. In the hushed chamber, the listener's heartbeat syncs with the antique phonograph. A cascade of forgotten melodies unfurls the soft crunch of snow on woolen cloaks, a lullaby sung by a long, lost voice, and the haunting song of a bird species that grace the skies before time's relentless march. The silent observer, ever watchful, tends to the ancient sanctuary with a gentleness born of centuries. As the forgotten melodies swirl around them, the weary traveler is enveloped in a world that no longer exists. Each note carries whispers of a bygone era, transporting them back to a time long past. Swaying branches, once echoing with extinct bird calls, now dance silently in the moonlight. The scent of aged wood and dusty paper fills their senses, grounding them in this timeless space. Warmth emanates from the glow of the beacon, bathing them in its gentle light. In the realm of quietude, the weary traveler finds solace within a world they can only remember through sound. As the night wears on, the silent observer watches over them with a deep sense of duty. Stillness settles over the ancient sanctuary, wrapping them in its peaceful embrace. The forgotten melodies continue to play, cradling them in a lullaby of bygone sounds. Underneath the gentle glow of the beacon, they drift, carried away by these extinct echoes. Guarded by the silent observer, the weary traveler ventures into a world eternally remembered. Each note resonates with a profound connection to a time long gone, yet never forgotten. In this museum of sounds that no longer exist, they find peace and solace within its hallowed walls. As dawn approaches, the weary traveler awakens from their slumber, refreshed and renewed. The silent observer stands vigil as the traveler stirs, ready to guard them once more as they step back into the world outside these ancient sanctuaries' walls. In the hushed chamber, the weary traveler finds solace within an ancient sanctuary filled with extinct sounds, experiencing a profound connection to a world forever remembered. Guarded by the silent observer, they slip into the realm of dreams, cradled in forgotten melodies. The weary traveler, drawn to the heart of the ancient sanctuary, feels the weight of the antique phonograph beneath their fingertips. As they gently touch the aged wooden casing, memories stir, as if each groove holds a tale long forgotten. The scent of aged wood and dust swirls around them, whispering secrets only the silent observer seems to understand. They can almost sense the weary traveler's fatigue seeping through the fabric of their worn cloak, mirroring the quietude of the room. The melancholic tunes begin to play, each note carrying a story of a world forever remembered, like whispers in the wind. The weight of the phonograph's arm pressing onto the vinyl resonates with the somber beauty of extinct bird calls echoing in their ears. With each passing moment, the weary traveler sinks deeper into a tranquil haze, the forgotten lullabies weaving an ethereal blanket around them. The silent observer observes this delicate dance between the traveler and the antique sounds, their presence as subtle as the faintest echo. In the sanctuary of sound, the weary traveler finds solace amidst the remnants of bygone eras, a refuge from the outside world. As the last notes fade away into the quietude, they feel a profound connection to a world forever remembered, like tender roots reaching for long, lost memories. The weight of the traveler's heartbeat synchronizes with the rhythm of forgotten melodies, creating a symphony of serenity. Stillness, warmth, they drift into the realm of dreams, cradled in the arms of the ancient sanctuary and its hidden resonance. In this world of muted sounds and timeless echoes, they forge an unspoken bond with the silent observer, guardian of forgotten melodies. As dawn approaches, the weary traveler stirs, their dreams filled with whispers of a world that once was, now forever remembered. The weight of the phonograph shifts slightly as they awaken, its gentle hum serving as a lullaby to guide them back into consciousness. With each breath, the traveler feels the sanctuary's embrace, a testament to the hidden beauty of extinct sounds and the solace they provide. As they prepare to leave this haven of tranquility, the silent observer watches over them, ready to guard their memories of this place. The weary traveler steps out into the world outside, forever changed by the weight of forgotten melodies and the echoes of a time long past. In their heart, they carry with them the whispers of a world forever remembered, a sanctuary of sound to return to in times of need. The room bathes in an ethereal glow, a soft symphony of color that dances on the walls. The hues shift and meld together, creating a canvas of tranquility for the weary traveler. Each shade whispers its own forgotten melody, adding to the chorus of sounds that no longer exist. The silent observer tends to this sanctuary with a gentle touch, preserving these memories as if they were precious jewels. In the hushed chamber, the traveler finds solace amidst the swirl of colors and extinct melodies. Their breaths sync with the rhythm of the phonograph's soft hum, creating a soothing lullaby for their soul. As they drift off into slumber, they are enveloped by a profound connection to this world forever remembered. In their dreams, they wander through fields of snow, feeling the crunch of flakes under their woolen cloak. A long-lost voice sings them a lullaby, her tender words carrying them back to a time that no longer exists. The haunting song of a bird species fills the air, its melody echoing through the chambers of their heart. Warmth emanates from every corner of the sanctuary, wrapping the traveler in a comforting embrace. The colors around them deepen, shifting to rich hues that mirror the depths of their memories. They dream of forests filled with these extinct birds, each note of their song a testament to a forgotten world. As morning approaches, the traveler stirs, awakening to the gentle hum of the phonograph once more. With each breath, they carry the echoes of this ancient sanctuary within them, a place where time stands still and forgotten sounds live on. The silent observer watches over them as they prepare to leave, guarding their memories of this sacred haven. Stepping out into the world outside, the weary traveler feels forever changed by the whispers of a world that will always be remembered. In their heart, they carry the ghostly melodies and the colors of this ancient sanctuary, a sanctuary of sound to return to in times of need. The hushed chamber's walls whisper secrets to the weary traveler, tales of forgotten sounds and extinct melodies. In this sacred haven, time stands still as the antique phonograph breathes life into bygone echoes. The silent observer watches over, a soft presence in the stillness, guarding the memories that unfold. As morning nears, the traveler stirs, their breath mingling with the haunting songs of ancient birds long departed. Each note, each whisper carries with it a piece of a world that no longer exists, yet remains forever remembered. Through the forgotten lullabies and soft crunch of snow on woolen cloaks, a profound connection is formed. The weary traveler finds solace within these sounds, a refuge from the chaos of the world outside. The phonograph hums softly, a lullaby for the traveler as they drift into deeper awareness and restful sleep. In their dreams, they walk through a world forever remembered, guided by the echoes of this ancient sanctuary. The silent observer tends to the chamber, sweeping away dust motes that dance in the slivers of morning light. As dawn breaks, the room is bathed in a warm glow, casting shadows on the relics of sounds long past. With each tick of the clock, the traveler's heartbeat syncs with the forgotten melodies, finding comfort in their rhythm. The antique phonograph continues to play its symphony, a testament to a world that once was and will always be remembered. In the hushed chamber, the listener's heartbeat becomes one with the extinct sounds, forming a profound connection to a past world. As memories of this sacred haven flood their mind, the weary traveler feels forever changed by the echoes of a world that will always be remembered. The silent observer watches over them as they prepare to leave, guarding their memories of this sacred haven. Stepping out into the world outside, the weary traveler carries with them the ghostly melodies and the colors of this ancient sanctuary, a sanctuary of sound to return to in times of need. In the hushed chamber, where forgotten melodies play, the weary traveler finds solace in an ancient sanctuary. The antique phonograph whispers tales of a world long gone, its sounds etched on wax and brought to life through a delicate dance of stylus and groove. With each breath, the listener sinks with the rhythm of yesteryears, feeling the cold crunch of snow under woolen cloaks, hearing the lullaby of a voice lost to time, and the haunting song of a bird species that once graced the skies before time's relentless march. The silent observer, a caretaker of forgotten spaces, tends to the sanctuary with gentle hands, ensuring that these sounds are preserved for those seeking solace in their echoes. As memories of this sacred haven flood their mind, the weary traveler feels forever changed by the melodies and the colors of this ancient place. The observer watches over them as they prepare to leave, their gaze soft as they protect these precious memories from fading into oblivion. Stepping out into the world outside, the weary traveler carries with them the ghostly melodies and the essence of this sanctuary, a haven of sound to return to in times of need. Their heart beats with the rhythm of a past world, the echoes of forgotten sounds now an integral part of their being. In the quiet moments of the night, they listen closely, seeking solace in the hauntingly beautiful melodies that only they can hear. And so, the weary traveler becomes the silent observer's most treasured creation, a testament to the power of sound and its ability to transport us to another time and place. Through the soft whispers of the phonograph, the sanctuary lives on within them, a timeless world they can visit whenever their soul desires peace. In the heart of an ancient sanctuary, where time seemed to slow and bend to its will, the weary traveler sought solace among forgotten melodies. The traveler's breath intertwined with the phonograph's soft hum, as if in a dance that transcended the boundaries of time itself. Each scratch of the needle against vinyl was like a whispered secret, shared only between the listener and the ghostly voices of the past. The room filled with a symphony of long, lost sounds, snow crunching beneath woolen boots, a voice singing an ancient lullaby, and the haunting call of a bird species lost to time. It was as if the silence held within it the power to weave together memories that had been scattered by the winds of change. The traveler closed their eyes and surrendered to this tapestry of sound, letting it cradle them in its warm embrace. As they listened, each forgotten melody was like a soft caress, soothing their soul and whispering tales of peace long gone. In that sacred space, the weary traveler found solace in the echoes of a world they had never known, but felt as if it were an intrinsic part of their being. The silent observer, the caretaker of this museum of sounds that no longer existed, watched from the shadows as the traveler drifted deeper into the realm of memory. With each breath, the listener carried the echoes of these ancient melodies within them, a testament to the power of sound and its ability to connect us across the vast expanse of time. The sanctuary seemed to grow warmer with every passing moment, as if the memories held within its walls were awakening to welcome their weary traveler. And so, the weary traveler became a part of this timeless world, their heartbeats syncing with the rhythm of a past that lived on in the hauntingly beautiful melodies surrounding them. As they left the sanctuary, carrying the echoes of this sacred haven within their heart, the traveler knew that they would forever seek solace in the whispers of these forgotten sounds. In the quiet moments of the night, they listened closely, seeking comfort in the hauntingly beautiful melodies that only they could hear. And thus, the weary traveler became the silent observer's most treasured creation, a testament to the power of sound and its ability to transport us to another time and place. Through the soft whispers of the phonograph, the sanctuary lived on within them, a timeless world they could visit whenever their soul desired peace. In the hushed chamber, the traveler's heartbeat found its rhythm with the antique phonograph. Forgotten melodies unfurled like a cascade of memories, snow on woolen cloaks, an ancient lullaby, and the song of a bird long gone from the sky. With each note, the traveler felt their spirit lift, as if being carried by the wings of these extinct avians. The silent observer tended to the phonograph with reverence, ensuring its haunting songs continued to echo through the sanctuary. As time seemed to stretch and blur, the traveler's breath became one with the fabric of the ancient space. The weight of history pressed gently against their shoulders, a comforting reminder of the countless souls who had found solace in this sacred haven. The room filled with the subtle rustle of air, the whispers of past echoes intertwining with the present. A single drop of water fell from the roof, adding its voice to the symphony of forgotten sounds. Stone walls bore witness to the passage of time, their surfaces etched with the silent stories of yesteryears. The traveler's fingertips brushed against the cool wood of a nearby table, feeling the echoes of hands that had touched it before. The antique phonograph hummed on, its syncopated rhythm weaving an intricate tapestry of sound and memory. Each note was a touchstone, a connection to a world that no longer existed, yet lingered in the heart of this ancient sanctuary. And so, as the night deepened and the stars twinkled outside, the traveler found solace in these haunting melodies. Their heartbeat became entwined with the rhythm of a past that lived on in these whispers, finding peace in its profound connection to the timeless world. As dawn approached, the weary traveler left the sanctuary, carrying the echoes of this sacred haven within their heart. They walked away from the ancient building with a renewed sense of purpose, the haunting beauty of those forgotten melodies resonating in their soul. In the quiet moments of the day, they found themselves drawn back to these sounds, a testament to the power of music and its ability to transport them to another time and place. The silent observer watched as the traveler disappeared into the dawn, feeling a deep sense of satisfaction in having fulfilled their role as caretaker of this hidden sanctuary. In the hushed chamber, velvet drapes cascaded with a gentle sigh, shrouding the antique phonograph in an atmosphere of ancient secrets. The forgotten melodies, like threads of silver, unwound from the gramophone's heart, each note a whisper of a time long past. Each tune told a tale of winters gone by, where snowflakes danced upon woolen cloaks in a ballet of silence and cold. The lullaby that followed was a cradle song from an era forgotten, a soothing serenade that lulled the world into slumber with its gentle rhythm. A bird's song, extinct for ages, rang out in crystalline notes, a mournful hymn to the skies it once graced before time's ceaseless march silenced it. The silent observer, a spectral presence in the room, tended to the phonograph with reverence, their breath like cool mist brushing against the record player. The weary traveler listened intently, their heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of a past that lived on in these whispers, finding peace in its profound connection to the timeless world. In this sacred haven, time stood still, and the traveler felt the weight of centuries pressing down upon them in the quiet moments of the night. Dawn approached, casting a golden hue over the ancient building, signaling the end of their nocturnal journey through forgotten sounds. As they prepared to leave, the echoes of this sanctuary clung to their heart like the sweet memory of a dream that fades with daybreak. The silent observer watched as the traveler disappeared into the dawn, feeling a deep sense of satisfaction in having fulfilled their role as caretaker of this hidden sanctuary. The weary traveler left the sanctuary, carrying the echoes of this sacred haven within their heart, forever drawn to the haunting beauty of those forgotten melodies. As they walked away, the world around them seemed to pale in comparison to the vibrant colors and enchanting sounds that lingered within their soul. In the quiet moments of their journey, they found themselves drawn back to these sounds, a testament to the power of music and its ability to transport them to another time and place. Their heartbeat became entwined with the rhythm of a past that lived on in these whispers, finding peace in its profound connection to the timeless world. As dawn approached, the weary traveler left the sanctuary, carrying the echoes of this sacred haven within their heart. They walked away from the ancient building with a renewed sense of purpose, the haunting beauty of those forgotten melodies resonating in their soul. In the heart of a hushed chamber where time seemed to pause and whisper, an ancient phonograph spun, its antique arms cradling fragile discs that held forgotten melodies. The weary traveler, drawn here by an inexplicable pull, lay down on a soft, hand-woven mattress, their heartbeats syncing with the rhythmic hum of the phonograph. As the first notes unfurled, a cascade of silvery sound filled the space, the crunch of snow beneath woolen cloaks, a long, lost lullaby sung by a voice now gone to silence, and the haunting song of a bird species that soared through skies unseen. With each gentle turn of the disc, the traveler was transported back in time, the echoes of these extinct sounds weaving themselves into the fabric of their being. The room itself seemed to breathe, its stone walls absorbing and releasing the music in a soft, cyclical motion, as if it too remembered these ancient melodies from another era. Warmth emanated from the wooden floorboards, each plank bearing the mark of countless winters past, a testament to the enduring presence of this sacred haven. The phonograph played on, its mechanical arms moving in a graceful ballet, as if dancing to the memory of sounds that now only lived within these walls. Stillness filled the chamber, punctuated only by the hauntingly beautiful melodies that seemed to ripple through the air like water over stones. The weary traveler's breath caught in their throat as they felt the music seep into every corner of their soul, a comforting embrace that whispered of peace long lost to time. As the night deepened, the listener surrendered to the lullaby of vanishing echoes, the rhythm of a past that lived on in these hauntingly beautiful sounds. The phonograph's needle traced intricate patterns in the vinyl grooves, each scratch and pop resonating with the memories it carried, like whispers in the wind. In this timeless sanctuary, enveloped by ancient whispers and forgotten melodies, a weary traveler found solace within the echoes of a world long gone. As dawn approached, the phonograph came to rest, its final notes fading into the quiet of the morning. The weary traveler, forever changed, left the sanctuary, carrying the echoes of this sacred haven in their heart. Their steps were lighter as they walked away, the haunting beauty of those forgotten melodies etched into their soul, a lullaby that would soothe them through the long journey home. In the heart of the ancient sanctuary where forgotten melodies dwell, a gentle breeze rustles the pages of old sheet music. The soft fabric of the chair creaks as the weary traveler settles in, their heart seeking solace in the rhythmic whispers of the past. The parchment beneath the stylus glides smoothly across the vinyl surface, reviving the ghostly sounds of a bygone era. As the needle dances through the grooves, an ethereal lullaby fills the air, weaving a tapestry of memories long forgotten. The traveler closes their eyes, surrendering to the enchanting symphony, feeling their heartbeats sync with the rhythm of antiquity. The wooden floorboards creak underfoot as time slips away, lost in the embrace of the sanctuary's timeless melody. The room is bathed in a soft glow from the flickering candle, casting dancing shadows that harmonize with the music. Each note, each echo, carries a story of a world that once was and whispers it into the heart of the traveler. In this sacred haven, the weary traveler finds solace in the rhythm of sounds that no longer exist, their heartbeat entwined with the past. As the night deepens, the echoes of the sanctuary grow stronger, filling every corner with a hauntingly beautiful lullaby. The antique phonograph hums softly, its mechanical heart beating in sync with the traveler's own, creating an unbreakable bond. With each breath drawn in by the weary traveler, the rhythm of the past seeps into their soul, leaving a lasting impression. In this serene sanctuary, time stands still, and the traveler finds peace amidst the whispers of extinct sounds. As dawn approaches, the phonograph's needle lifts from the vinyl surface, and silence fills the room like a warm embrace. The echoes of the night linger in the air, their rhythm etched into the heart of the weary traveler as they prepare to leave. With every step taken outside the sacred haven, the traveler carries the whispers of forgotten melodies within their heart. The haunting beauty of those extinct sounds becomes a part of them, a lullaby that soothes their soul on their journey home. As the weary traveler walks away from the ancient sanctuary, they know they'll always carry a piece of it with them, forever drawn to the magic of the forgotten melodies. As the night deepens, the listener surrenders to the lullaby of vanishing echoes. The phonograph's needle gently lifts, and silence settles like a comforting shroud. With each breath, the weary traveler drifts further into the arms of Morpheus. Embraced by the serene symphony of oblivion, they find peace in the fading whispers. The silent observer watches as the traveler merges with the shadows, their presence a soft ripple on the still pond of tranquility. In the sanctuary of forgotten melodies, time slows to a gentle crawl, each moment stretching like taffy. The caretaker's hands glide over the wooden shelves, their touch whispering stories of ages past. She breathes in the musty scent of ancient parchment and yellowed paper, a familiar embrace from long, forgotten times. As dawn approaches, the phonograph's needle lifts from the vinyl surface, silence filling the room like a warm embrace. The echoes of the night linger in the air, their rhythm etched into the heart of the weary traveler. With every step taken outside the sacred haven, the traveler carries the whispers of forgotten melodies within their heart. The haunting beauty of those extinct sounds becomes a part of them, a lullaby that soothes their soul on their journey home. As the weary traveler walks away from the ancient sanctuary, they know they'll always carry a piece of it with them. They're forever drawn to the magic of the forgotten melodies, a connection woven into the fabric of their being. In this world of vanishing sounds, the traveler finds solace in the echoes that linger, carrying them forward into the unknown. As they fade into the distance, the sanctuary's doors close behind them, but the memories remain, a testament to the power of sound. The silent observer remains, guardian of forgotten spaces and the whispers that fill them, waiting for the next seeker of peace through sound. The shadows within the ancient sanctuary lengthen as twilight descends, casting a veil of tranquility over forgotten melodies. Each fading echo is like a tender caress upon the heart of the weary traveler, a soothing embrace that eases their weariness. This silent observer tends to the sanctuary, sweeping away dust and cobwebs, preserving the whispers of vanishing sounds. With each breath, the weary traveler feels the weight of time pressing upon them, yet finds solace in the timeless beauty of extinct songs. The silent observer moves with the grace of water, flowing through the ancient halls, her movements echoing softly against the stone walls. In this world of vanishing sounds, the weary traveler finds refuge in the haunting beauty of forgotten melodies, a connection that transcends time itself. As the night deepens, the sanctuary's shadows stretch long and dark, cradling the echoes of extinct bird calls within their depths. The silent observer gazes upon the weary traveler with an understanding gaze, her eyes reflecting the haunting beauty of the forgotten melodies that fill the air. In the silence of the sanctuary, the echoes of snow on wool whisper softly through the shadows, a reminder of simpler times long past. The weary traveler's heart swells with gratitude for the ancient sanctuary and its enchanting collection of forgotten sounds that soothe their soul. As the night unfolds, the sanctuary's echoes sing a lullaby to the weary traveler, a haunting melody that lures them into a peaceful slumber. The silent observer watches over the sleeping traveler, her heart filled with warmth as she witnesses their tranquil repose within the sanctuary's embrace. In this sacred space, the echoes of forgotten lullabies cradle the weary traveler, weaving a tapestry of timeless beauty around them. The shadows within the ancient sanctuary dance with the flickering light of a single candle, casting a warm glow upon the weary traveler's face. As the night progresses, the phonograph's needle gently lifts, and silence settles like a comforting shroud around the sleeping traveler. With each breath, the weary traveler drifts further into the arms of Morpheus, embraced by the serene symphony of oblivion. The silent observer lingers near the sleeping traveler, her presence a gentle reminder of the sanctuary's eternal vigilance over forgotten melodies. In the stillness of the night, the echoes of extinct sounds continue to sing their haunting lullaby, weaving a tapestry of timeless beauty around the sleeping, weary traveler. As morning approaches, the shadows within the ancient sanctuary begin to recede, revealing the glowing embers of forgotten melodies that still burn bright in the heart of the weary traveler. The silent observer tends to the sanctuary as dawn breaks, her movements graceful and deliberate as she preserves the whispers of vanished sounds for future seekers of peace through sound. As the weary traveler awakens from their slumber, they find themselves forever changed by the haunting beauty of forgotten melodies that echoed through their dreams. With a heart full of gratitude and longing, the weary traveler leaves the ancient sanctuary, carrying the echoes of extinct sounds within them as a lasting reminder of the timeless beauty discovered. In the hushed embrace of nightfall, the ancient sanctuary settles into a peaceful rhythm. The silent observer moves with tender care, tending to the remnants of sounds lost to time. The echoes of vanished melodies weave through the air like strands of gossamer silk. Beneath the softly glowing lanterns, the weary traveler listens to these fading whispers with rapt attention. Each note, each call, and each gentle hum is a thread in the tapestry of forgotten sounds woven into the very heart of the sanctuary. The air vibrates with the resonance of bygone days, snow on wool, lullabies sung to sleeping children, and the haunting calls of extinct birds. With every breath, the weary traveler is drawn deeper into this symphony of nostalgia, their heart aching with the longing for a time they never knew. The silent observer watches from the shadows, a gentle presence that allows the sanctuary's stories to unfold at their own pace. As the hours slip away, the weary traveler finds solace in these haunting melodies, their weariness slowly dissipating. In this silent refuge, they discover the beauty of peace through sound a balm for their restless spirit. Their dreams are filled with memories of ancient times, each note an echo dancing like fireflies in the darkness. As dawn approaches, the sanctuary begins to stir, its stones warmed by the rising sun. The silent observer tends to the embers of forgotten melodies, her touch a whisper against the ancient walls. These echoes of extinct sounds are more than mere relics, they are living memories that breathe with every new dawn. Awakening from their slumber, the weary traveler feels forever changed, imbued with the haunting beauty of forgotten melodies. They rise, carrying the echoes of these lost sounds within them like a precious gift from the past. As they leave the ancient sanctuary, the weary traveler knows they will never forget the timeless beauty they discovered. The whispers of vanished melodies remain etched in their heart, a lullaby that will guide them through life's journey. And so, the story of the weary traveler and the ancient sanctuary fades into the mists of time, leaving only echoes to tell the tale. In this world of constant change, some things remain a tender moment, a beautiful melody, and the enduring spirit of peace through sound.